Yeah, I stand on what I said, but look, man, wish Zezy all the best. You get me? Obviously,
No, but I would say, because
man's
I
in
want
the
to say my
space.
pieces before we
Yeah,
end this easy
bro.
thing. What I would say to you, and this is just some, I'm younger than you, and like, if you know our journey, first film, when I first come out, that's how I entered the scene. I would say
It's the
this.
new industry boy, guys. This is the new industry boys. This is why he's challenging, man.
No, I'm not challenging. I'm not challenging. I'm just
joking. No, look,
I'm
I
just
like
saying my. I'm
debates.
saying my. I'm
I
saying
like
my opinion.
debates.
But I'm saying this is what I would say when it comes to. Sorry, I'm not moving your Aki thing. But what I would say is that with the whole Zezy thing, I feel like, look, like this ain't for clickbait neither. I do think, cool. I understand both sides of it. And I understand what you're saying in it, and I'm not gonna sit here and say like I'm not gonna act like I haven't seen Zezy's content over the years. I think Zezy's content. What I would say is that we're all here in this industry to make money, or this culture to make money. All right, this culture to make money in it. And I would say that if they could be living in a world where you and Zezy can put that to bed and be cool, I do think it's doable. And I don't
have an issue with Zezy.
No, you don't have an issue, but I think that I understand where you're coming from, and I understand that. Look, one thing I would say is, when you talk about Likkleman, maybe because you talk about all the time, people always be like, oh, you're always going on about Likkleman and Digdat. But I feel like until you put your money into somebody and be in a situation where you help someone,
people with no money
and you go into things, you never understand the pain.
People with no money says that.
Even with content, and I'm not, look, because I know you might even comment or think I'm saying him again, but I always say, and this was the very small situation, but even like when I had my thing with John Wick, he's gone on to do amazing. I've always seen him doing amazing things. I see him out, we shake hands. But even over something little as we fell out, let's just say, I always say like jumping on a chair and doing content, but actually paying for the content.
It's different.
You understand it's different, and you understand like how much it costs and the dedication, and it costs to be a boss, innit? So when you put your money into being a boss and you do everything, and sometimes it pays off, because there's so much things you put your money into that don't pay off when you're a boss. It's a risk. So when you put your money in something and it pays off and it's going so well, and then someone just comes and just says, well, I'm gone, that pain is going to hurt so different. It's kind of like saying I'm going to go university and I'm going to go college and go school for 17 years, and then I get to a degree, and then someone just rips my degree in half and says, start again. And you just got to start back at square one.
No, I hear you. And
do you know what I'm saying?
People need to understand as well, bro, I don't care how much times people say I keep on talking about someone, bro. No one hasn't lived my truth respectfully, and no one hasn't done what man's done with other. Do you know, you see people that has put money into other people, they will never say that. Only the people that's never put any investment into anyone else, they just thought about themselves, they will say it. And separately for man, it's like, bro, I will think and say how proud of myself, how I am, because I already give myself my flowers, because bro, like, if it was that easy before, you didn't need bouncer, you don't need bouncer, you don't need bouncer, where are both of them now? You get me, respectfully.
Yeah, but that's what you shouldn't say. No,
Listen, because respectfully, bro. Respectfully, I don't wish jail on no one.
Yeah,
but
so you shouldn't.
Let me make this clear, bro. Yeah, I don't wish jail on no one. But for that, the only person that was staring you away from that place, bro, you done. So separately, bro. That in my head, it's like everyone can, because people was laughing at me. I was a laughing stock. So separately, man can be a laughing stock, but man can't tell me how I can feel or whatnot. You see, when 50 said I'm smoking on the herb, on a herb blunt, yeah, and everyone's saying 50's wrong, bro. How can you say that 50's wrong from him saying he's smoking on the Earth Gotti thing with the same people trying to slap him over? I look at these people behind the scenes, certain people trying to slap man over and set man up. So when I'm saying certain things, I don't wish thingy on man, but from early, when man was on the roads, I was still trolling. Where is man? That's what I was saying. Where is man now?
I'm gonna break them down, yeah. Cool. I'm gonna break down both the situations from my point of view. With Likkleman, yeah, I understand your pain. And let me tell you why. Because I feel like that's someone that more than likely that you help from a place where you needed help. With Likkleman, I've met him in person, I've seen him out in person, and I feel like with Likkleman, it's actually more sad than ever, because I feel like Likkleman deals with like mental health and other things. And I feel like with Likkleman, it was very easy for the outside people. You know what it is? It's very easy.
Him.
It's very easy when you see something happening to think you can do it. It's very easy to think that you can replicate something. It's very easy for you. If we put out that clip that I done when I come late last night, I was actually lost to not talk about. So it's very easy to sit down and see bounce on the internet and think like, man could just do it. So my point is, it's very easy to see Spill the Juice and think, and I'm just gonna get a podcast and get 5 girls and get 2 guests and I'm gonna blow up. It's very easy to think you can do things when you see it. So my thing with Likkleman, on the outside, all his brethren's probably thinking it's so easy what Bouncer's doing, let me do it. And with Likkleman, unfortunately, I think what's the sad thing about Likkleman is that it's very easy to manipulate his brain because he didn't grow up how we grew up. I feel like he's faced a lot of things. So I feel like with Likkleman, it's like, it's gonna hurt you. But I feel like with Likkleman, in a way, I kind of look at him and be like, raw, like, maybe in like 10 years to come, he might look back and be like, raw, like, I was very manipulated by others around me. Maybe that realization might not be now because there's still hope. But I understand it. With Digdat, yeah, why I say you should never say that is because, like, listen it.
Bro,
Let me.
Saying why you should say I'll never say this.
You can say what you want. You say what you want.
Man's,
Let me.
You're saying, but let me just correct you. Why? I want you to break down what you mean when you're saying why you should say what I should never say that.
All right, let me learn.
Break down that.
I'm gonna break down that.
Yeah.
Cool. With Digdat, yeah, he went jail, I'm right, for 14 for attempted.
No, but break down what I'm gonna tell you. No, because I don't want you to pay. I don't want you to get it wrong. I'm not wishing jail on the man. I'm saying where is man now?
No, where is man now?
Not because the man's in jail.
But yeah,
I'm talking about if he was out and just say his career when he was out and his career wasn't. I'll be like, where is man now? Because it's a lesson.
Why I'm saying that it's a lesson, but why I'm saying that is this and it is like these individuals, yeah. Not everyone's wired up like me and you. So for instance, yeah, it's like I could say now this year, boom, I can't really say this. I feel like people are going to be successful and I don't have any bad blood for them. But there's people that I work with that I don't see doing nothing. You know, yeah, at the start of last year, I swear down, and this ain't even in a bad way because I've never spoke about this and it's not a thing. You know, I took on 4 girls onto Spill the Juice. I said, I'm going to get 4 girls to be the next host. I was going to make them the big stars. I wanted them to build them up, media. And already when I done that, within a month, 2 months in, it was little things like asking for closed budgets, people saying that they didn't want to take a day off work. Like this is all self-game for me. And they was like, I'm gonna go and do my own thing. I swear down, I always check up.
Wait, let's talk about that in a minute.
No, but I'm saying a year later, they haven't even dropped a YouTube video or thing. So I could turn around and say, look at where they are now. Yeah, so I understand what you mean that.
No,
but
there's no comparison.
But with Digdat, my whole thing here is
there's no comparison.
Let me land it because you have to let me explain.
No, I'm gonna let you explain, but I'm gonna ask you a question in a minute. But I'm gonna let you explain and ask you a question in a minute. But I'm just saying, there's no comparison to the two. There's not.
We just heard that. No.
Yeah, we did hear that.
No,
we
bro.
did hear that.
Just be uneasy with me though.
Come on, man. Speak. Obviously, we could look. You ready to take Shahada?
No, bro.
Do you know what I mean? No, but come on, bro. Look, go on, tell us.
All right. So my whole point here is this, innit? I'm saying with Digdat, yeah, when I wanted to break that situation, I'll explain it. Why I'm saying that is that he was 14, attempted murder. He's come out to jail. He's come out of jail and he's gone straight to fame with you, yeah? With you, he's gone straight to fame. We know what you've done behind closed scenes. You've orchestrated things, bam, bam, bam. You've done so much things, which is like, it's amazing. Remember, and I feel like with Digdat, what the sad story is, yeah, if he came out of jail and was by himself for a year struggling, you may be with him till now. Because you know what it is? When you go jail when you're 14, we've been jail when we was younger, it's a laugh and fucking joke. Nothing's not serious. You're 14, you're not taking nothing serious. Then you've come out and fame, bam, money. Remember, 14 in jail, you're not struggling. Okay. You're not. When you're in jail, 14, you're getting money. This is all you know. You're not struggling. It's not like you're in jail and you ain't got no one sending you a pound. You're not struggling. So you've gone up from having your life. Remember, even when you're 14, you see like even what we went through when you're probably like 16. Your brethren have got trainers and you ain't got new trainers and you got to get on the bus and bro, that man ain't had a struggle. Bed, food, everything's been done for them from the age of 14. Then they've come out and now they got bouncer. Bouncer's basically their prison. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Everything's been done for you. So with Digdat, I feel like it was a thing of And I've never spoke to him, but yeah, again, people probably in your ear saying they can do better. And you're probably thinking, well, I've been in jail from when I was 14. I've come out, bouncers helped me. I've made all this money. It's time to hit the road by myself, innit? Obviously went about it the wrong way. Obviously, unfortunately, things have happened since where he's obviously got himself a long term, innit? I'm not saying you're saying I wish bad on anyone, but what I'm trying to say, why I shouldn't say that, I'm trying to say that I want you to kind of look at it from a point of view is like, you know what? We don't even know if them people are sitting down right now and wanting to reach out to you and thinking like, yo, like, my life is just planned out in a way that was uncontrollable. And these are young people. You're older, you're 30-something. These guys are in their 20s. So how you're thinking about it as a 30-year-old man who's been through life and been through jail for 10 years and come out and struggled and come out and didn't have the help and come out and putting your money to other people, unfortunately, they've not had it like that. They've had it the easy way. So when you have it the easy way, sometimes we have a thing in life that we want to make life harder for ourselves. Have you ever had someone like they're from £1 million house, £1 million family, and they just want to go and do badness? Sometimes when you have things so easy, you actually want to make life hard for yourself. And I feel like with them lot and Digdat, I feel like it was a case where everything was too easy from being 14 to cut. Because I don't even look at that bird as like it was a bad time.
Can I say something quickly?
Go on.
Let me break something down to you. Are you from the streets or are you from...
I'm from the streets.
From the streets?
Yeah.
I'm from the streets, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me break it down in the street way.
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool. We linked up, yeah? I buy a brick, yeah? I buy a brick. I'm fronting the brick. We have nothing. We're grinding this brick together. You're sleeping in man's sofa. We're grinding this brick together. 1 bedroom. Yeah, cool. We're flipping. We're doing what we're doing. Now we've built this brick up, and the brick that man's paid for is 10K. Now we've built this brick up to a mill. You get me? We built the brick up to a mill. Now, from that mill, it's like, okay, something's happened, boom, 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 boom. I take 20% plus from that mill, yeah? You've built something up from nothing, yeah? Then you know, okay, cool. We part ways. So shouldn't you honor and be like, yo, here you go, my bro. Like, bro, bounce, I want to do my own thing. I can't lie. We've done what we've done. Amazing. I want to do my own thing. No problem. Assalamu alaikum. The deal that we had here, let's just chop it up.
I think if he pays
wait, let me
hurt.
finish. The deal that we had here, let's just chop it up and part ways. Khalas. That's what the conversation was, bro. What are you talking about? Man's not giving you 9. Okay, cool. That's where it went left. Because what happens is, as soon as man thingy that, shake hands, no problem, bro.
So you think if he paid you wouldn't hold
that was the only issue.
No, but I'm saying, be honest. Because I think if he said, "Here's your money," there was still, of course, there would have been upset feelings towards that.
But
still.
bro,
but you would have had your honor.
But you would have had, bro. You gotta understand, the honor's there because for man separately is you've honored my deal. What I think it's business, bro. We're in business. But I want you to understand, it's so easy for everyone to tell man, but they've never, ever even, most people hasn't even signed a £1 million deal. So how can going from there, then having COVID and having to sleep on the man's mum's blow-up bed, losing everything, bro, there's no way out in man's mindset, bro. How is man gonna feel? Hold on, from being from the roads, you're gonna wanna pick up your machine and go and glide. And that's what man was doing. And then COVID came in and saved us all, bro. So what I'm trying to say to man is so easy. Everyone's saying, yeah, forgive man, boom, boom, boom. No, I think about the struggles. So I think about what man went through.
And you think like
struggles.
For that, you will never stop speaking about it. Be honest,
no, it's not nothing to do about never stop speaking about it. But I will always remember it. No one can't tell me about, boom, boom, boom. Bro, I'll be honest with you, yeah, is what happened in public with my man, it made it easier for Likkleman and all these other weirdos to do weird things. So that's a trigger to man. So if I now, for example, go down and I'm progressing, I'm like, yo, yeah, boom, these lot people laughed at me. This is my hunger. Bro, whether you like it or not, I don't care.